Oh, hi guys. Today, sorry I haven't been posting. I needed to do my homework. Yeah. But as you can see, I made a lot of changes. A lot of changes. I added the path, which is right here. As I told you, yes, the path, the branch that goes to Journal Square, East Newark Penn Station, Hoboken, and 33rd Street, with an addition of adding new stops as well. And yeah, as you can see, there's this bold thing, and I can already tell the difference. Because this bold thing is caused by the M to M, or the brown M, or the rush hour M, as I said in my first video, where the Z goes to the Z to Webster Avenue, which used to be this used to be right. It used to be right here, but now the G takes over it. Sorry, that was just my door. But anyways, yeah. And as you can see, new transfer station, Cortland Road, Cortelview Road, the M2, and also new line. And I finally added the E. Starts from Far Walkway, Mart Avenue, and goes all the way to Alderton Street at Regal Park. Since it follows Liberty Avenue for the entire half of the route, I would have called this line the Rockaway line, but as you know, in real life, the A train already has that. So I'm gonna call it the Liberty Avenue line. Yes, and I also added a new shuttle that goes to Ozone Park, Lefferts Boulevard, which the A also has. So this shuttle is called the Lefferts Boulevard Shuttle. Okay, I think that's all. Oh wait, no. I extended some of my routes. So as you know, half of my system terminates in Brooklyn, and I want to extend them into the Bronx, Queens, and Manhattan, not including Staten Island Railway, or the Sur, in that matter. But what I did was I extended the V, D, QB, and QJ. Yeah, and I also extended oh, sorry about that. My dog was, needed to pet my dog for a bit. Sorry. Anyways, as you can see, this is a major transfer hub for the green lines. the G, R, R, Z, Z, and S, S. The reason how I got these lines, I don't know, from this picture from Reddit. As you can see, they're not the same color. The CC, RR, and SS. And, yeah, they're not the same color. They're not the same color. And as you can see, this is what I've been using to get all my roots. These colors, because it has the code besides it. Okay. So yeah. Anyways, let's talk about all of the new lines that I extended and added. The QT. Going into the Bronx for this one. It starts at Claremont Village at 174th Street with a Q for the T, M, M, and T, Q, T, and M. Then follows 3rd Avenue until the M branches off at St. Anne's Avenue. And then the T goes local, and the QT goes to Express. Until we hit the 127th Grand Junction. 100 or just 127th Street intersection, where the QT and T branch off. The T goes on 3rd Avenue, like always, and the QT goes on Amsterdam Avenue. Yeah, it goes on Amsterdam Avenue. Yeah, for the entirety. Yeah, it goes on Amsterdam. So I was gonna be calling QT the Amsterdam Avenue. The Amsterdam line. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be calling it, the Amsterdam line. The Amsterdam line. The Amsterdam line. Cool. Okay, moving on to the T. I have nothing to say about this. I'm just gonna call it the 3rd Avenue line. Not to be confused with the 3rd Avenue elevated. Yeah, not to be confused with that. Because I'm not really gonna talk about it in this video. I'm gonna talk about it like some other time. Yeah, and the Q and the MM. This one is a doozy. Well, not really. Goes on 3rd Avenue with T and QT, then branches off at St. Anne's Avenue, and then goes along Rikers Randall's at Island, and then goes on 21st Street, and then heads to LaGuardia Airport, Terminal A. Yeah, that's one's a doozy. I was gonna call it since the MM goes on St. Anne's Avenue, not for the entire line, and 21st, and the MM goes on 21st Avenue for the entirety of the line. I'm gonna call it the 21st Avenue line. Yay. Anyways, let's talk about the greens. The greens. No. The RR. No, wrong one. The R. Okay, I only have 5 more minutes left. Okay, so let's talk about this quickly. The RR starts at Barberpont Place and goes to Ditmars Avenue, which is right here, Ditmars Avenue. The CC. Where's the CC? No. Yeah, the CC starts at Powers Avenue, goes through Milf Avenue, and then goes along to Underhill Avenue. Okay, the SS. Oh wait, it's not, the timer's not really good. Sorry, never mind. So the RR goes, let's do it all again. Sorry. The RR starts at Pepperoni Place or Pear Pond Place and goes through Flatbush Avenue Extension, goes through Milf Avenue for the entire run, and then, yeah, the Milf Avenue line. Plus, oh yeah, that's just rain, since I'm in Trinidad. It rains a lot in Trinidad. Going off topic, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, so anyways. CC starts at Powers Place and then goes through Manhattan Avenue, switches on to Bartlett Street, and switches on to Flushing, then goes to Milf, then switches on to Willowborough Avenue, and then switches on to Ashland Place, then switches on to Flatbush for the not the entirety. I'm still extending the CC. So sorry, that was a cut. I want to extend the CC down to Flatbush Avenue. Yeah, since Flatbush Avenue goes all the way into the Rockaways. So, yeah. Stay tuned for that. Now the SS. This was originally gonna be a shuttle, since I had it starting at Milf Avenue and go. Sorry, that was a cut again. I was originally gonna have it start at Milf Avenue, make 2 stops, and go to Pulaski Street, but couldn't do much. So yeah. But now I extended it onto Broadway, and now it terminates at Scaffer Street with the E. And yeah, I think that's it. In the next video, I'm gonna talk more about the new line that I made, the 6, and what my plans are next to extend the line. It's probably gonna be the L. It's probably gonna be the L. The L. Yeah, but that's it for this video. Hope you like it. Please and thank you and goodbye.